For decades, the US government dismissed UFO sightings, attributing them to weather balloons, aircraft, or mass hysteria. Projects like Project Blue Book reinforced this stance, concluding there was no evidence of extraterrestrial vehicles or threats. This official denial created a powerful stigma, silencing credible witnesses, pilots, law enforcement, and military personnel who feared ridicule or career damage. The government's narrative kept the topic on the fringes, discouraging serious discussion and suppressing valuable data. Any official documents released were heavily redacted, and public inquiries met with generic, uninformative responses. This strategy of ambiguity shaped public perception, creating a chasm between official statements and persistent reports of strange objects in our skies. The decades of denial built tension that would eventually erupt as new evidence emerged. The stage was set for a dramatic shift in the official story. Everything changed on December 16, 2017, when the New York Times revealed the Pentagon's secret Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or AATIP. This wasn't a relic of the past, it was a modern, well-funded investigation into UFOs. The article included 3 declassified Navy videos, FLIR 1, Gimbal, and Go Fast, showing objects performing maneuvers that defied known physics. These videos, backed by pilot testimony, gave the phenomenon unprecedented credibility. Suddenly, UFOs were no longer just folklore, they were a national security issue, supported by hard military data. The story featured high-ranking officials like Luis Elizondo, who ran AATP and went public, forcing a long-avoided conversation. The 2017 leak opened the floodgates, encouraging more witnesses to come forward and legitimizing years of speculation. The paradigm had shifted. The question was no longer if UFOs were real, but what they were. The government could no longer rely on simple dismissals. Unidentified aerial phenomena were now officially acknowledged, with the Pentagon's own data to prove it. The Navy videos were compelling, but it was the pilot's testimony that truly changed the conversation. Commander David Fravor described a 2004 encounter with a 40-foot tic-tac-shaped object that moved in ways no known aircraft could. His account, corroborated by wingman Alex Dietrich, described maneuvers that defied physics: instant acceleration, sharp turns, and vanishing at impossible speeds. Pilots from the USS Theodore Roosevelt later reported daily encounters with objects that could hover in hurricane-force winds and accelerate to hypersonic speeds. These objects lacked wings, rotors, or visible propulsion, moving with silent, effortless grace. The phenomenon's transmedium capability, moving between air and sea, was especially baffling. These first-hand accounts from elite aviators forced a shift in public and political discourse. Their calm professionalism made their testimony hard to dismiss. They described solid physical objects tracked on radar and infrared, not just lights in the sky. Their collective testimony demanded a serious official response. The 2017 revelations and mounting pressure forced the Department of Defense to abandon its old strategy of denial. The Pentagon confirmed the authenticity of the Navy videos, publicly admitting the objects were truly unidentified. In August 2020, the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, UAPTF, was established to detect, analyze, and catalog UAPs that could threaten national security. For the first time, the U.S. government had a public office dedicated to ongoing UAP investigation. The UAPTF's 2021 report analyzed 144 cases, 143 of which remained unexplained. The report confirmed these phenomena were real, often demonstrating advanced technology and unusual flight characteristics. While it offered no definitive conclusions, the report legitimized the study of UAPs and acknowledged their national security implications. The Pentagon had moved from silence to public admission of a persistent, unexplained mystery. The era of official investigation had begun. In June 2023, whistleblower David Grush, a former intelligence officer, made explosive claims under oath to Congress. Grush alleged the U.S. government possessed craft of non-human origin, and that secret programs had been retrieving and reverse engineering these vehicles for decades. He claimed to have been briefed by officials directly involved in these covert efforts, including the recovery of non-human biologics. Grush stated this information was illegally withheld from Congress, and that he faced retaliation for his disclosures. His testimony suggested a cover-up far beyond mere unidentified objects, hinting at decades of hidden technology and biological evidence. While his claims remain unproven, Grush's credentials and formal disclosures demanded serious attention. The UAP conversation had shifted from What are these things? 2. Has our government been hiding crashed alien craft? The flight characteristics of UAPs have left experts baffled. These objects display instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic speeds, and maneuvers that would destroy any known aircraft or human pilot. They lack visible propulsion, no wings, engines, or exhaust, and move silently, sometimes rotating in ways impossible for conventional craft. UAPs can operate in multiple environments, moving seamlessly from air to water without a splash. This transmedium capability suggests mastery of both aerodynamic and hydrodynamic principles. The 5 observables, instant acceleration, hypersonic velocity, low observability, transmedium travel, and positive lift, challenge our scientific understanding. If the observations are accurate, the technology is beyond anything we know. Some speculate these objects are controlled by advanced AI or are of non-human origin. The mystery remains unsolved, but the implications are profound. Why has the government kept UAPs secret for so long? One theory is to prevent public panic. Confirmation of non-human intelligence could destabilize society. Another reason may be to protect religious and philosophical beliefs, avoiding a crisis of faith for billions. National security is also a factor. Reverse engineering UAP technology could offer an unprecedented military advantage. Secrecy might not be about aliens, but about safeguarding the world's most valuable technological secrets. Finally, the government may simply lack control or understanding, hiding its own impotence in the face of an unknown threat. Admitting that unknown craft can penetrate secure airspace would reveal a massive security failure. Secrecy, in this view, is about maintaining the illusion of control. In 2022, the Department of Defense established the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, replacing the UAP Task Force. AARO's mission is to coordinate efforts across government to detect, identify, and attribute anomalous objects in air, sea, and space. Despite this, critics, including Congress and whistleblowers, say AARO has been slow and lacks transparency. Decades of denial have bred public skepticism, and many believe the most sensitive information remains hidden in secret programs. Congressional hearings, including testimony from Grush and Navy pilots, have kept pressure on the Pentagon for more disclosure. The legislative branch is now a key driver in the push for answers. The public is caught between official investigations and extraordinary whistleblower claims. The result is an environment of uncertainty, with more questions than answers. After decades of denial, we now know UAPs are real. Physical objects tracked by sensors and witnessed by credible observers. They demonstrate capabilities far beyond our own, and the US government is officially investigating them. Yet the fundamental questions remain. What are these objects? Where do they come from? What is their intent? Whistleblower testimony hints at a hidden truth involving recovered non-human technology and a decades-long cover-up. The confirmation of non-human intelligence would reshape science, religion, politics, and our place in the universe. Disclosure is about more than government secrets. It's about preparing humanity for a paradigm shift. We are at the threshold of a historic transformation, with the truth emerging piece by piece. The world is changing, and the conversation can no longer be contained. We are awakening to the possibility that we are not alone, and that the universe is far stranger than we ever imagined.